Hello, it's your girl, the amazing Liddy, and we're back at it with another video. Another video so fast? I know, but nah, seriously. This is the advice to having the dopest 2020 that you can imagine, right? So let's get into it. First thing first, leave the past in the past. We are on to new and better things. Your best life is ahead of you, not behind you. It's not at the old job, the old boyfriend, the old people that you used to hang with, the old places you used to be. It's the future that you're creating now. You are a creator. You are a creator. Use that ability to start writing the life that you want to have now. So that leads to number two. Number two is to write down a schedule every day. In the midst of creating the life that you want to have, you have to make those small steps. So the small schedules that you make sure that you are implementing at least one very important thing that is like a progressive step towards the person you want to become. So what I mean, for instance, is I want to become a nurse, to study neurology so I can teach people just how dope they really, really are and how like powerful our brains really are. So in the pursuit of doing that, what was the next best step for me to have made was to make a call, to speak to some advisors and counselors to see what was the process, what was the steps in order to start getting that ball rolling. And even though there's just one small call, but that one small call is a chisel off the big stone that you're trying to overcome. And it made me feel amazing. I felt super like, okay then girl, I see you on Dean, you handling business. Okay, I give myself kudos for little things too. They all are important. Every step is important, right? So make sure you're doing that one progressive thing that'll really, really, really give you a better sense of confidence within yourself, right? And also, when you're making them schedules, even for the small things like, okay, let's wash clothes, or even that phone call, right? So I put dates and times on them. So, okay, that phone call needs to be made at Monday at 8 a.m. and that laundry needs to be done by 9:30 a.m., whatever. And you start to then leave very little space for procrastination, for things that's not going to serve you later. You make it so that you are holding yourself accountable hour by hour, progressively. You see it. Also, another thing with number one and number two, you have to focus on the right thing. You have to tame your mind from just wondering and being destructive. Our mind can be destructive when we focus on the past too much, when we focus on what we didn't do prior, that one thing on our list that we didn't do well. We focus on all the wrong things, and those thoughts will continue to kind of like go into a hamster wheel where it just continue to go in a cycle. Like, okay, well, I never get stuff done. You making these stories up about who you used to be. Let all of that go. You are creating a brand new story. I don't care who you used to be. If that's not who you want to be no more, then change that agreement. You don't have to be them no more. Become who you need to be. Become who you really are, And that's all based on what you say you are. I am who I say I am. Believe that. Okay, so sorry, I had to get into that. Another thing though, I visualize. Like I said, if I am who I say I am, I can see it. I can close my eyes and see it. So start to visualize the ways that you want your days to go. Like, I low key, it's crazy. Like I literally will visualize my days, and then by the end of the day I had like, it was kind of similar to what I envisioned, but even doper, like even better. And it's so magical. Like, you can look at people, I think it's like different basketball teams that will visualize themselves making so many scores and doing so much, you know what I mean? They will envision themselves making these scores and making these hoops and all of this type stuff prior to actually throwing the ball, and they will do significantly better than what they would do on a normal day where they just play, ball without doing any of these mind exercises. So I'm trying to let you know, it's like a quantum being. Do it. Like, and definitely, I know I'm not trying to get into all of that really right now in this video. I may have another video for those type of questions, quantum and epigenetics and those type of conversations, because like I said, that's what I'm in pursuit of. I really love those type of topics, but it really do have a lot to do with these hacks and the things that I've been utilizing in my life and how they have progressively changed my reality. Let's continue. So number three will be, because those was like little A, B's, and C's on that one. So number three will be the 5-second rule. I have adapted this by Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins' wife. She is amazing. I mean, That's kind of like a given, right? But anyhow, she talks about counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 into basically your next best decision. I think that is so dope. You basically are attacking your days in 5-second increments. That is so like dope. Like you make yourself get up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get it done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, what's next? You know, in those 5-second increments, you are really conquering so much. I really feel like that have really significantly had such a like very great impact on my life since I've been using that. I only been using it now for what, 4 days, because I started on like as soon as 2020 hit, and today's January the 4th, 2020, which is my goddaughter Demila's birthday. So happy birthday, girl! Yes, I had to shout her out, guys. Had to do it. But anyways, it's only been 4 days, but I really gotta say it has significantly impacted my 4 days, like so much. So I really do recommend, if y'all don't take anything, please utilize that and see, just give it a shot and see just how much you get done that you used to talk about that's now getting done in 5-second increments. It keeps me on my toes and I love it. Next thing is to make sure that you are staying in mind, body, soul alignment. It is so crucial, so crucial. What you eat has a lot to do with your mood. It has a lot to do with your mood, and your emotion has a lot to do with your reality or the results of what you're going to do with the actions you take, you know? So if you eat a crazy big amount, whatever, pizza and fries and whatever, of course you're going to feel sluggish. You're not going to feel like your optimum self if you was to eat something that was a little bit more lean and a little bit more or a lot more better for your health. You know what I mean? Some vegetables or whatever. If you were to eat that or get a smoothie or get some fresh juice, whatever, those type of things impact your body significantly greater in producing even the DNA that starts to be picked up in your body. It really impacts you so much differently than when you're eating something that's not healthy for you, which will slow you down, which will make your body have to digest it, which is why you drain your energy, which consequently make you not as productive throughout your day because you made one choice to not eat or be loving to yourself, you know, through eating things that's not good for you. I had just read this quote, and to be honest, it was on my phone, my other phone I had before I got this one, and it said the highest form of self-love is discipline, and which I agree. When you really love yourself, you start to make better choices as far as for what like you're putting in your body in every way. Like when I'm saying mind, body, soul alignment, I'm talking about your diet across each way. What you're putting in your mind, what you're putting in your soul, what you're putting in your body, you know, is really important, because what you feed each one of those, it reflects in different ways in your life. You know what I mean? If you're around bitter people and that's what you're bringing in, then you start to reflect that, because that's the diet that you're keeping up. You start to become the same thing that hurts you. That's why it's important. I'm not into the cutting people off. I'm into elevating yourself and letting people gracefully, you know, fall off. And that's just really what it is. Don't worry so much about who it is what you're trying to expel, as much as it is about what you're trying to put into your life. Putting that clean water, putting yourself into a perspective where you are only allowing the things that's good and flowing and pure into your life, and not even worrying about the things that does not serve you. It doesn't even matter. Like I said, attention go where your energy flows at. So make sure you're flowing in the right way. So long story short, that was my couple of life hacks and advice on what will give you the best life right now in this 2020. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. Another thing I did not say, hold on. Do not care about nobody else's opinion of you being you. Nobody can do that job better. So please live your life authentically and follow your dreams. Do the things that make your soul just feel good, set you on fire. You deserve to feel that way every day of your life. Do not allow nobody to take that from you. please live your life. Please do the things that scare you to do. You know, don't live your life with that constant feeling like, oh, I have somebody watching over me. For what? Why would you put yourself through that ridicule? They don't talk about you anyways. So you might as well live your favorite life at the favorite version of yourself that you can, because this is your life. This is your life. This lifetime, make sure you are doing your soul right. Y'all have a good day. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, thank you so much to my family. Y'all supported me so much. I had like over 100 little views so fast. I'm like, okay, then this is my first video. So for this to be my second one, I hope y'all enjoy it. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. I like to dive into everything. If you talk to me, I talk back. Get in those comments. Let me know. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. I'll be back again tomorrow. We really doing this thing. Bye.